welcome back to Chapter 5, lecture number 26. This is a bonus lecture for the students who want to follow game engine workflow. So we'll make an LOD version, and in the next lecture we start with the baking process. We already done this step in Chapter 4, but I like to repeat it to show you every detail of the baking process. It's very important to know this workflow. Good, so we go to the front view. And let's remove the background image. So we disable it and we take a look at the building. So we want to do the same thing, or delete the bottom, as Chapter 4, like duplicating the building. But there is one big difference if you compare this building with the previous. This building has a roof with a displacement and a subdivision surface. So the high resolution needs a high resolution roof, and the low poly, a low poly roof. So what I like to do is start with duplicating everything. Well, before duplicating, I want to remove the bottom of the building. A very important step, unnecessary vertices, faces, very key. Okay, so we copy everything, Shift D, M1. Okay, put it in the bottom, and let's move these to the third layer. And I want a duplication, Shift D, M, and putting in that layer. Okay, now we can focus on the roof. So this building needs to be high resolution and merged. So we select the roof and go for a resolution of 6 and apply. Okay, and we want to join all the objects, but you may remember this step from the Chapter 4, that when we joined the objects and there are arrays or mirrors, it gets, the looks are very bad. So I want to apply all the modifiers in the scene. So you don't need to check all the objects. What you can do is select everything, Alt C, and mesh from curve meta surf text. That will apply all the modifiers in the scene. So that looks pretty good to me. Take a look. Yeah, that's smooth. Looks a little bit low poly, but it's very high poly. It has almost 400,000 vertices. So this object can be merged. So let's go for a material. This takes a while, so I pause the video. And now you can see the materials. So select everything. Go back to the material view and Control J. That will merge everything. So there we are. I'll accept you. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the scale. Still set to 1. That's pretty good. Really good. We go to this version. We select the roof and remove the modifiers. Control Z. Let's apply this displacement so it has the right shape. And so it's low poly. Select everything. Alt C, meta from curve, meta text, and etc. Good. Material view. Okay. Really nice. Looks a little bit weird. That's because of the normal map. So we can make a low poly version of this building. But we also want a high resolution bake. So we keep this one high resolution, but remove all the materials. Well, first we need to join everything, of course. And now we remove all the materials from this building. Okay, really nice. So we repeat this step. So this is the high resolution. So we can use this design. So it was not necessary to duplicate that one. Just duplicate this version, M, second layer, and we copy this version, Shift D, M2, and we will make this very low poly. All right, so select the decimate, and we now going to make this low. Click planar and increase these till it starts to look really, really bad. So maybe you need to zoom in a bit more. Yeah, it's hard to see. Maybe the best way is looking at the roof. Yips. Okay, I think this is going pretty well. It's already 6,000 vertices. So apply, and we click add modify, decimate, and we use the collapse, and now lowering it. Okay, and we want something like 3,000. Okay, maybe 2.5. Well, let's go for this. This is a very personal way of, you don't want this stripe, but there is a stripe. Okay, well, we cannot really fix this. And it's a low poly version, so it won't really harm the building. Okay, apply. So, yeah, around 2,000 vertices. I think it's really good. And check if there are doubles in the scene. Remove doubles. No doubles. Okay, so this one is ready for a bake, and this version as well. So what is left is already making image textures for the bake. Well, that's what we're going to do in the next lecture. So create a folder for the baking process. All right, see you in the next lecture.